Everybody, I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. This is raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be. Again. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload. If you're new to my channel and you would like to donate to the channel, this in the description below there is Cash App. If you're interested in the next couple of days from the 1st of November to the 11/11 portal, messages will be 11/11 if you're interested in that. Also, if you're interested in memberships is also available. If you're interested in uh, super chats, super chats is also available while we are live. If you're interested in hopping us up, hop us up, hop us up. If you're interested in hitting that heart button and holding it helps the algorithm of YouTube. So hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I hope y'all having a great day. If you are, I'm having one too. It's been a very busy one. We had a lot of rescheduling today. So I also want to add that into the mix. You could have some mixed signals, mixed messages. Like I was supposed to be in a different town and such, right? Huh. They had me all rescheduled, all mixed up, one place versus another, right? Nevertheless, we'll get it situated once it's there. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Isa, what's up? Isa Arte. All right, what's up? How you doing? Let's see. Mm, I am going to start my background. I'm gonna get to use that for
Smoking weed, smoking marijuana, everybody does it. It's okay. It's natural.
Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I got y'all messages. Hold on, sorry y'all. I apologize. I was just starting the other live. I'm just saying. I was just saying. So let's go. So let's get started, you guys. That's me sitting here trying to get my background to go. I apologize for just a second. Give me a moment's time, you guys. Moment's time. I am ready to go. I always sit here and have a delay. As soon as I get ready to get going. Soon as I get going. All right, we ready, y'all. All right, we getting ready to go. Oh gosh, hold on 1 second, you guys. This is bullshit. It's freaking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. All right, here we go. We're ready. Done. Done. We're ready and we're going. We're ready and we're ready and we're ready. Let's go. All right. So we have the dream of 6, 33, healing. Then we got the synchronous of the mirror, the devil, the waving kitty, dream catcher, arrow, the of lotus, and the apple. So I still taking the bait, took the bite out of still taking and taking something. Still was taking something. Still taking something. You know what I mean? Still taking something. Still taking something. Taking risks. Something. Taking something. Still taking something. What? I don't know. Still taking something. So when I say something about when I see this woman with there's a kitty. There's a kitty cutting a snake here. Of healing. Somebody cut this off when it comes to. You might have stopped sleeping with somebody here. Cell kiss. The cell kiss. One second, y'all. Cell kiss. We ain't gonna play that game. We're gonna know exactly what it is. I ain't gonna sit here and guess about it. And I ain't gonna put my mind to test like, oh, I want to know. I want to know what the cell kiss is. Real quick. It ain't gonna take me long to look at. Because this deck do not come with a book. It don't come with no. And if I want to know the information, I'm gonna have to go to the I'm gonna have to get it out of the mud, baby. And you know how that go. Well, we gotta get it out discovery on our own. We gotta get it on our own. We gotta get it on our own. Are we ready, y'all? We ready for these? We ready. We ready. 7:40 I have on the time. I don't know what's on the timer on there. On that timer. I don't even know what the heck is going on here. What is going on? I'm waiting on y'all. I know y'all waiting on me now. What the hell? You know what? I must be waiting for a download for all this time I'm taking. I must be waiting on the download. That's what it must be. Like, cause I can't imagine me doing all this and not waiting on the download. I must be waiting on the download. I have to. Why is the data running slow today? Sup? Why data running slow today? Hmm? Tell us. Tell us, tell us, tell us. Tell us. Hey, Cobra Fangs. How y'all doing? Amy. I don't know those names, y'all. Y'all got some of the wildest names. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. I'm waiting. Are y'all waiting for me? I'm waiting for you. Okay, so this is also the Scorpion goddess, Sir Ryan. Okay, so this is also depicted, often shown as a woman with a scorpion on her head, thought though other forms exist. So there's other forms of this thing that exists when it comes to this, the Selkis. Her name is shortened. She's a witch, means that she could make her throat breathe, highlight her protective role. She is a asset data, some kind of company that provides this intelligence of this cryptocurrent industry. Celtus is used as a term for clothing or items shown. Is a large weapon from the zones of the Ender, the fantasy novel where Celtus is a power source. Something about a muse among the folk lords of Scotland. A protector of the young of Horus, a devoted companion of his mother's, a goddess of Isis. So this is the dead. This is a protector of the dead and their entrails. I told you earlier. Somebody yesterday, the day before, somebody was disemboweled. Mm-hmm. Venomous stings, protector from the innocent, especially during childbirth, due to her role in the guarding of Isis and the infants of Horus from scorpions and snakes. So somebody's being protected from serpents out here. Them dark serpents that I told you was out here yesterday, they back out here, but there's a goddess out here that's protecting y'all from it. This is a set. This Selkis goddess is here. And then we got the Menhen protection. So we got a lot of protection out here. That's Egyptian protection is out here too. 33 and 35. That's an infinite cycle. Anytime I see something with and Maris 53. So let's see. I told you I'm gonna get it from the rooter to the tutor first. And then we gonna scry on why we wanted to know that. This is also a snake deity who protects the son of God of Ra. Did I have the God Al Ra here? No Al Ra in here. But Al Ra came in yesterday's and the day before's message. So this is also somebody that is an ancient board game, where this is also after this deity, which played a coiling piece along with the snake shaped board. This is all can also be referred to as a Chinese um, gelato equipment. So this is a protector of the snake eye who is coiled around the son of Ra to protect him from his enemies during the nightly journey through the underworld. So somebody's down in the underworld with them underworld folks down there in the 3D. Means coiled one. Somebody can coil here. You could coil like a snake here. And some new, this is a new gift somebody is unlocking here. Ooh, I might not be needing to tell you about these. You might need to read this. This might be, you have to sold not told type energy here now. Now we got sold and told down energy here. Even though it's even easily discovered. But like Christopher Columbus said, he wrote it in 1492. But here, this is our archives here. This is also things from our Akashic records. The coiled one is here. Somebody think you playing a game, but you playing the coiled one here. I got you. Okay. They got it's a game part thing. Somebody that thought that you didn't know about it. Now they see that you playing how they playing, matching energies here. Cause I got this baby here holding his damn head, and I got three of a kind in this car trying to squish their ass in there. I don't know what they doing, but then we got this here. These kids then painted their face, and then I got this here tied two in this one shirt, and the roller coaster ride up and down. That's what I got, and that's the dream. Somebody might be going through this nightmare right now because this is really hitting. I told you the baby came out yesterday, and here he come back out with his hand on his head. He may not be crying, but he on the verge of it. Things ain't satisfying him at this table. This amusement, this little spinner thing on the table ain't cutting it for him right now. He ain't satisfied with that. And then also whatever third party, they all trying to cram up in one car. I don't know what they doing here. I don't know what they doing, but I'm gonna slide it down so everybody can see. Here we gonna see what we got. Look like we got a big mess. Look like push up and push back. And I'm gonna take this out the middle because I see where we going now. I'm gonna see. That's how we came in this. This how we coming in today. Yesterday we came in Sunday. I just, sometimes I gotta tell y'all these energies is not my own. And I gotta tell you, if it comes in with rage, that's the kind of energy it comes out as rage. Those things people got, like, I don't know. This is how the energy comes flowing. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Somebody with their middle finger up. What in the hell? And then you got two girls with their middle finger up crossing. Two people crossing, they cutting their color in their face, feeling like suckers here. Two people feel like clowns here too. And somebody just feel like they just gonna bury their face in the sand. Somebody, this is definitely lipstick stains on their lips. This looks like a mess. This looks like a job for, I don't know. Let me pull out some what they got going for real. Let me see what this match with. And then tell me what the baby sitting there with his hand on his head for. What's this? Why the baby sitting there like this? Talk about this investigation. Who is investigating? What's this investigation? Unjust behaviors. Okay. All right, so we got snakes out here. They want us be. They say they protected for some stuff here, but they said this is definitely a dream, a nightmare, a living nightmare. Though this is actually happening, living nightmare. And then they said this is the thought. A thought is out here. I don't know. This is ancient. This is Egyptians' wholeness. A thought. Not to be disrespectful to the word, but that's what it's look like it's pronounced. Wholeness. It's they saying it's offensive, but in Egyptian it wasn't offensive then. Consider who is considered sexually promiscuous, often used in the place of the word hoe or whore, or is sometimes used as a general term for the woman. This is an offensive term for a woman seen as a promiscuous, or a term for a despairing woman. You know what I mean? A woman of the night. I guess I don't really know, but also they're referring it back to um somebody that could throw hands. But we're going back to myth. In Egyptian. I'm going Egyptian now. Yep, the Egyptian god of wholeness. This is also right and wisdom, magic, and the moon. So this is powerful here. This is so powerful, boy. You'll knock people's socks back with these kind of people that like to raise hell. Come on, talk about this baby. Yeah, these people will knock their damn socks off. We got the Ira, we got the sun god in here, we got a coiled one in here. Man, y'all mess around and get y'all fucking get shit. I don't even know. Might even get turned into anacondas our damn self. I don't even know. That says how it feels when your kid asks you to read the same book for the fourth time. So this is somebody rewriting the narrative over and over. Tell me about the three in this car. Tell me about the car. Sit in this car. See who's this in this car. They say this is also it is only funny if you don't have to clean it up. So somebody cleaning up some third party mess. It was all fun and games until they had to be the one to clean it up. Tell me about the two in the tub with their face painted and smiling, and one is just disappointed they got caught. That's a lot there, but I'm only going to take one. The reason you lock yourself in the bathroom sometimes. That's shit. The universe called it wants its chaos back. It said somebody called and the universe said they called and they want their chaos back. Or they want to send some chaos that they created back to the universe. Okay. Somebody that said, yeah, I gotta go. The kid opened up the portal to hell. So somebody ordered to open up the portal to hell. And somebody said, F you going by yourself. So here this roller coaster. Who is this on this roller coaster? Okay. They said these clowns that's putting these two clowns that feel like they clowning it up over here. Let's see who this is. Oh, the whole deck jumped out. Somebody bone killer. My balcony has a first name. It's FU. And I asked for Cheerios. The kid puts chainsaw on their birthday wish. A chainsaw on their birthday wish. So we got bone killer. I demand respect. Self-care. Natural selection. We should just gotten a dog. F you. Thank you. Drive up. Listen here, you little shit. This is fine. But it ain't player gone player. Oh, player gone play. You're ruining my life. And somebody sharded. You killed my father, prepared to die. Somebody killed their father and prepared to die. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. Danger. Get on the floor. Why am I like this? Who knows why they like this? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Somebody gonna talk some shit right there on TED Talk. You can't just look good. You gotta stay fresh. So somebody that stink. I told you that mildew mermaid. Yeah, you can't put on fresh clothes over a stinking ass. Guys with long wavy hair, shreds, guitar solo just outside of the frame. Yes, these are the new Chanel boots. Somebody like dressing up and still smelling stank. Chaos reigns here. The reason it took you 2 hours to leave the house in the morning. It ain't because she washed, that's for sure. It ain't because they washed. Because that's what they said. It ain't because they washed. They was in there putting this paint mate on it. This war paint on. Look like. Actual photo of my child crushing my soul. So somebody's crashing their soul. Some pseudo mother energy to sound like to me. Even though it looked like kids, but this just looked like immature energy to me. Like, I know these kids can drive these type of cars, but we got 2 women out here, one sitting in the back seat of the car with her middle finger up. Somebody that's in this in this red car with her middle finger up. Like, 2 people on the roller coaster. That tell me these 2 people could be the same, because they say they brothers. We happy and we colored, but because they didn't color their face. And these 2 stuck together just by temporary. That just tell me that's like the that's like the 8 of swords. They temporarily stuck together. It ain't like they permanently. Like life hack 1384. When you make peace with your authority, you become authority. Jim Morrison. Actually, we were trying for Garbage Pail Kids. Oh yeah, this shit is garbage. They said they was trying for Garbage Pail Kids. We like to expose them to life harshest truth early on. So this is life truth early on. When you realize you do have a favorite. So somebody is a favorite. And so far, everything's going pretty good on the schedule, under budget, no problem. So everything's under budget. And they on a life hack. I demand respect. Somebody don't respect the situation with these middle fingers up. 2 people don't respect the situation. Yes, these are my Chanel boots. These boots were made for walking. That's just fine. That's just what I'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Listen here, you little shit. Thank you, driver. I demand respect. Me when I see the inside of my kid's diaper. Shit. Dang. Somebody detachment of a parenting. Somebody detached from this parenting. Well, nobody's perfect. Apology for having accidentally taught my child to act like me. The kid sitting up here. Well, nobody's perfect. Somebody don't abusing the kid. Science has gone too far. All right, so let's see, y'all. That's just some, I want to just see they breakthroughs just so I can get where the energy is flowing. They just like, to me, when I listen to those type of messages that flow through, that gives me an idea, because the energy is so scattered in this message, and it's so much dysfunction that's going on in one message. And I have to sit here and ponder. Like I told you, it was a big message that I was coming down with when I was coming in the message. And I'm slowly dissecting where they want me to go, and how this message is relaying to this collective energy. These messages just give me a side note on who's talking. It's like, look who's talking now. It's not a phase. So this is not a phase. It's called innovation, and it's a hallmark of my generation. Puke and rally. Somebody puking because they don't like the situation. Somebody's not liking this situation. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me when it comes to, for the love of God, please just put down your phone and help me. How can it be wrong? It feels so right. In the reverse, I'm not wearing any underwear. Somebody that's nasty. I'm telling you, somebody's really nasty. Kids need to spend time connecting with the earth. Go outside, kids, so we can get it in. I don't have any panties on. Marcus, darling. Marcus. Ain't that the thin? It's a thin line between love and hate. You gotta pay the toll, the troll toll. So somebody trolling this trolling toll. Well, I just told you it was sold and not told, didn't you? So now somebody paying the piper here, it sound like. You gotta pay the toll troll. Who the toll troll? Let me throw that out there. Somebody, you love your family, but you want to leave them at the highway rest stop. I told you frustrations is getting frustrating and frustrating. More frustrations is coming in. Don't let this talent go to waste. I told you you got some new talents that came in this energy. Spirit said, get your shit together, Carl. Somebody that need to get their shit together, Carl. Casual Friday. Together with some third party. Caught in a gear of the infernal machine. They ain't caught in the stuck in a gear. In the wrong gear, that is. It's called innovation, and it's a hallmark for my generation. Somebody living fucking their generation up with their kids. It's not a phase. It's something. This shit they get like they sitting there. They're gonna warp that brain. It's time to check your privilege. I'm the right lady. Somebody that was the right lady. They said you wasn't. They picked somebody up 3 seconds later, yelling, "Watch me, living my best life." Psychopath vibes. This is what this giving. They said. How can it be wrong when it feels so right? I'm not wearing any under. Marcus, darling. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Hathaway. I'm not going to eat it. You eat it. Something they ain't going to eat, you eat it. Hello, 911, what's your emergency? Somebody calling Popo. Stop interrupting my grinding. Beyonce. Hey, kid, get a job. Get an effing job, kid. Somebody. Lord of the Flies energy. Some flies around some shit. How's your vagina feel after giving birth? Somebody, oh, wow. Somebody just had a baby. Spirit want me to know all of this real quick. This is just some energy I need to get through the hell. The frustrations. They want me to know somebody that got caught doing something. It's casually just acting like shit ain't happened, but it is. It's investigating energy. That's what that is. Something that's in the trash, but they also like dumpster dive some shit out. Let something about your talent. These two things are your talent when it comes to the wholeness and the silkest god of coiled one. So you defending yourself against, you know how to coil up like a snake in this energy, somebody. Ooh, that's part of a game piece. I don't know if we playing Mortal Kombat or what we playing, but they gave me the game that we was playing, but I don't know if I went over it, if I said it, or if I missed it or what, but I did tell you somebody with a southern drawl is here, they said. I don't know, somebody speaks with a southern drawl. Y'all come back again, you hear? Southern drawl. So that's southern drawl with a chicken. Somebody scared to tell you something? Who that? Knock, knock, who that? Somebody nonsense judge choice of a celebrity. Somebody gonna choose a celebrity they're going to impersonate in this message. They're gonna speak through that impersonation of that type of person. Tell me this chicken. Tell me what you want to tell me. Ooh. They said nonsense judge choice of a movie character. They changed it. They're gonna be a movie character now. In Split, we got the side talking side. They're gonna talk out of two sides, so they're gonna be, what did I say, the first one, and then they're gonna be the movie character too. They're gonna talk and then mumble something you ain't gonna you ain't gonna understand, but it's gonna be saying something. It's a hallelujah. They're gonna be talking in another voice under
Hula hoop. That's how you gonna spin the shit. Round and round. That's hula hoops. Tell me some more about the hula hoop. Somebody hula hooping. Who that? That's how they said around the world. All right, what about the around the world? Shit. Let me see. They said this accents of a thespian. A thespian is here. And now no nonsense with action. They're going to show something. How they look, how they act, how they move, how they walk, how they don't do nothing. If they do something, I'm all right, ladies. Somebody's all right. What y'all telling them F you? Some baby. Vampire. Somebody. All right, so now you know a baby is here. You know somebody just gave birth. Stop responding. You didn't respond. Somebody that had a baby, girls rule. Something. Somebody had a baby by somebody that you was with. Somebody that's an option when it comes to an open door. Tell me some more. Yep. Here they go. They could be living out of my car or need gas or those hunger pains or only choices, last choice. Unforeseen enemy is here. Somebody scared to tell us a karmic justice is here. Unjust or just. It's a storm, a turmoil's coming ahead. Turmoils is coming ahead. They said tremors. They said tremors. Yeah, they said that's the damn. I want you to chase the number and beast Revelation 13, 18, 6, 1, 6, 6, 6, 6. Pursuit of emotional pursuit. Some kind of beaker station. And this is the anti-fiend under abundant mentality. This person here is going dog on you. He done went dog on you under Burrow term life insurance. Wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he will strengthen you. Wait, I said, on the Lord. Psalms 27 and 14 under abundant mentality. That's you. You waited on the divine, and this person went dog on you when it come rabbit. Yeah, thanks. I hate it. Yes, they started biting it. They started biting everybody over here. That dog went. He had a distemperament over here under Pass the Duchess on the Pass the Dutch on Puff Puff Pass. Pass the Duchess on the left hand side. Oh, yep. So they passed the Duchess when it comes to because they share some kind of prevention or some kind of kissing something. That's mono. They may be at risk. Somebody they kiss. Especially when it came entangled with him. Buffalo Soldier. Dreadlock Rasta. Best of the West. When it came to these options, the key to success begins. The lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. So somebody that got over here and got all willy-nilly style now needs somebody to rescue on. I'm all right, ladies, but ain't nobody checking on them because they want somebody to be like, okay, you can spend the block. But it's like, no, this roller coaster ride is all your own. It's all your own, you thespian here. So somebody that's a thespian in this energy. Let's see. We ain't got there yet. Hold on. Somebody that's a choice. The only choice was the last choice. That was the last money. Don't have to be. Could have been their last money a few days ago. Then they got to bust a lick and got to come up. Because something wasn't out playing here when it comes to Matthew 5 and 16. A person who is an actor or actress, a thespian. The terms of originates from a thespis. A playwright, a performer, credited, first actor. A pronoun will be an actor, actresses or actor, members, drama or theater. The group had great thespian ambitions. capitalizing from the thespian was the originator of the actor's role, relating to the drama or the dramatic. So that this person was making shit drama under U-turn. That's what the drama is. Spinning around. About your glowing up and how calm you are. Just evolution. This is just like an evolution to these folks. Like how you doing it, what you're doing. Like you probably went, it's like you went from living out of your car or just barely making it or something like that. And you maybe like had this mentality, like, you know what I mean? How we gonna get this money by tomorrow with abundant mentality? And like some miracle came through, and like because you kept moving in silence here with smooth and sophisticated, and you'll be great with big dreams. And let's get moving when it comes to be one of a kind, because like they never seen this before, because somebody crashing out behind you, because you got protection from something. When I told you when you came into the coil one, because a lot of third parties, this was a double duo here. Two copycats was trying to copy your these two clowns was trying to copy your makeup. Meaning not like literal makeup, because you might not even wear makeup, but your literal makeup, like your DNA makeup. They was trying to change their makeup like you. But somebody, of course, the doctor, somebody tested positive for a pregnancy test, positive for HIV, positive for STD or STI, or a positive RAPE kit here. So, of course, so this is examination here when it comes to an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic, relieves. Somebody got some kind of shakes or chills or withdrawals. Somebody might even have dryness of the mouth, sweating, withdrawal sweats. Somebody that's building a better family, and can I get a drink? Social private groups can't go without having 5 or more drinks at a social or some kind of gathering. But something is getting worse with progressive here. We help you protect what is important, but life, they ain't protecting their life, especially when it comes to drinking. Somebody that's also doing spell work when it comes to these candles, and I mean a lot, 24/7, safe step. You ain't no state ever safe with them, because they constantly doing spell work. And that's on the table right here, turning on the table. But this turns back to them when it comes to the playoff. So the Special Olympics that they thought they was doing, this playing their mind game, some kind of gamer, some game board game. They came in with the energy. Where's Waldo playing this game at? They didn't have a lot of planning when it came to playing this game. You see what they are, you not the same. And something about this, something about who you are and about who they think you are versus the tables here. So like who these mind game people playing here with the abundance here and the mentality, how you think about things, and how this person that's a gamer thinks about things with the 6, and how they think you feel with the return. You see the finger. You see how they think with Brazilian curve diet. You curving this person with the pursuit of emotions. You don't care about their feeling. If anything, this person is like burying their head in shame with that, because they got lipstick stains about the playoffs, the special playoffs that they tried to play you against when it came to some kind of wand energy that they was trying to make up some kind of stick, who they were sticking it to. But you see what her with the stick in her hand, and that slid right out, and you see how that happened. You see what happened. And they talked about when you open up the kid's diaper, what you might find in there. You know what I mean? But this one, he happened to make her to the toilet, but it still became a problem when he got to there, because he ended up sinking into it. So this shit is crumbling under silence right here. This is a need for control, but you don't dance to their tune. Like, you don't dance to this. So that's why it could be you saying F. It could be 2 different people saying F this person, with fake smiling and pretending they don't remember the pain they caused here. It's really over. And that's what this is all about. That's what that is all about. Because somebody that wanted you to sit here and, you know what I mean, shit or get off the pot type shit, but they didn't. They kept sitting on it and got created a bigger mess. Multiple people was involved, and, you know what I mean, until they missed the mark. They didn't even get to where they was going. You know what I mean? And this could be the baby, because this baby is sick of every damn body. This damn baby done got sick and tired of it. Look at here. The dog crying. Everybody goddamn crying. Everybody crying. And somebody, the damn baby ready to knock everybody in the damn head. That's how everybody feeling in this energy with the U-turn. That's why this person want to come back. Somebody that was playing rich daddy, boss daddy, vampire energy. I told you all the players that's here. Somebody that the baby could have pneumonia. I don't know. Could be in the NICU. Somebody that's got the smoking gun. Somebody that's a twin. They think that she looks like me. So the baby said the baby looked just like them. Oh, she just looked just like me. That's crying in this energy. See why these people crying. I think I will cause problems on purpose. Somebody that's a shelter. Somebody might be losing their place. Somebody need the Red Cross. Somebody also, somebody baby might got the bumps on him too. Be careful. Baby growing bone with the bumps on it. And pneumonia. Be careful. Ugh. Ooh. Don't be letting everybody kiss your damn baby. Somebody might even got some itchy what this shit is, this damn itis shit. That shit that is real bad eczema. It's past eczema. It's like a over lapping of the skin. Itchy titis. Nah, I forgot what it is. It started with I-T something itchy. Itis. S-I-S at the end. I forgot now. My mind is at a fault. Or somebody that's emotionally abusive or passive aggressive is here. Even the baby passive aggressive. Somebody is pissed off. Somebody exclusive mental break. Somebody about to crash out. Somebody remember they wasn't banned to go to the house or something out there. Somebody might not be able to see the baby. Something like this. Strange effects on women. Somebody to make another person crash out about them. When it came to Selena Gomez. Is that Selena? I think that's Selena. Yeah, that's Selena. And a strange effect. How, I don't know, like somebody that was a thrill to somebody. Hidden for view. Profoundly healing. Compound of growing power. Immune protection. International airport post. They about to post the baby. Thrilled for you. Thrilled for you. Somebody's thrilled for them. Somebody, I drain him. Somebody gonna be on that thing while you get this baby. Somebody. Somebody next in line for the miracle. If they're not already. Yeah, somebody that self-sabotages relationships. I try to avoid you. Crazy and deranged. It's a dog fully here now. There's the dog, super ultra freak. Super ultra freak. Somebody that has sex right after the baby is born. Damn, what the? Okay. They don't have no control. Your absence is your peace, but they're crumbling because of your absence. Somebody that's heartless, cruelty, and insecure. Somebody that's dancing, but they not standing on business in their own pursuits. You let them go when it comes to they're not in tune on your frequency anymore, or not the one who messed this up. So somebody's not the one apologizing for this mess here when it comes to up close Botox. That's the snake venom. Somebody injected that with Botox. Feminist extreme makeovers and plumped pout when it custom gear. Yeah, they customize themselves to be cookie cutter for somebody that they thought they was gonna fit in with. Cookie cutter. Let me see the baby again. This baby is ugly sitting here. Not that the baby is ugly, but no baby is ugly. But this one, you see the little scowl on this baby's face? This baby is sick of everybody. 622 is in his energies when they cross your ex. He lost me. Access denied. Don't deal. People without plans. Talk is cheap. Self-awareness. They're empty shells. No, and Decepticons. Something about no more Decepticon. Cheating, cheating, cheating. Kept me a secret. 40 miles south. Sleeping with multiple people behind your back while you were pregnant. Doesn't appreciate anyone. Reap what you sow. You big face hoe. You done you don't give a shit, somebody. Cause that's that at your comfort zone. Coming to my senses. Somebody that had a baby is coming to their senses. Union is fear. Somebody toast with coffee, some kind of reconciliation. Somebody wants to align, come back together, blood communication. We got a baby. Somebody that will always choose others over this situation of the soul section. Something about $10 and a commitment, a heart-led decision under intimacy versus their ego. Let go, married. 511. If I ever fall in love. 0770270225. Higher power. 520-7418. 5294. Somebody got mommy issues and they facing themselves, but they questioning why they did what they did. Whisper to your bank account in your manifestations. Incredible mirrors here when it comes to talent. You can whisper to your mirror in this energy. 01102020. Me. Toxic attachments. Sacred reflection. Somebody got a higher calling here, but they got to recognize it here when it comes to be thinking it's always going to be gravy until it's not. So something is not gravy when it comes to something here that they did or said. Let's see. I don't do well with emotions, so I hide behind superficial and material things. When it comes to I drain him. I am feeling a bit detached and I am not available right now. So they're not available right now. So they self-sabotaging with the comfort zone. Something February might be significant. I think you're trying to hurt him, but to intentionally hurt you for multiple third parties and sees things differently and left unchecked. Somebody gonna have some kind of impotence here, some kind of sterile situation here, or somebody walking around giving an STD. He's interested in growing with you, not competing. Okay, so you didn't abide by their rules, so you walked away. I ain't making him do SHIT, so it's all him. Some don't judge me for how I treat. Obviously he likes it if his ass is still here. Somebody whispers in the dark. Again, when it comes to actions to repair. I know I hurt you. What can I do to make it better? It's survival, patience, loyalty. Your chance after chance. Prove your worth. You wasn't worthy to this person. Chance after chance. You just asked the wrong person for something that you could get. Somebody else, a vampire that was sucking your jar here, a Decepticon. Tell the peasant to F off. So if this person comes back asking for forgiveness, they're hollering. They might want to get you a no second chance, no second guessing yourself. It's no. Hold on, y'all. There might be an accident out here. Hold on, pause. Hold on. Something's going on. I gotta open the door and say. This is a busy damn street. I swear to God. Let's see what the hell going on. What the hell is going on? don't see shit. I did see the lights out here, but I don't even see that no more. All right, y'all. I had to take a little intermission. Now I need something to drink. Sorry that I'm up now. Sorry that I'm up now. I gotta get me a little snack. I can tell you where it ain't no lines, no waiting at. The grocery store. I can tell you that. I went to the grocery store. Let me tell you something. Ain't a motherfucking soul up in that grocery store on a third of the month. You couldn't get nowhere near a register. Today, no lines, no waiting. I can tell you that. And then people at the store. You gotta have money to go to the store now. I ain't lying. I went to Trader Joe's. I don't know if y'all got Trader Joe's in y'all area. I gotta say, Trader Joe's is my first time trying Trader Joe's. And I have not decided if I'm a Trader Joe's fan or not. This is my first time. It's my first. It's my first time trying. For those of you that have Trader Joe's in y'all area, put it in the comments some things that you like from Trader Joe's. Because I kind of had a hard time today. Okay? I had a hard time figuring what to get. And so if you have any recommendations and y'all got Trader Joe's in y'all area, put it in the comments. I'm also eating one of my nostalgic types of chips, which is way too much salt in them for me. But because it's only a handful, and they were only 50 cents. I remember when these bags used to be 25 cents. And a quarter juice. Boy, you had yourself something. Man, we're going to forget about it. Alright, flip mode squad is in the middle. They switched up on somebody. You, them, you. Somebody's going to come in and say they need shelter. They need help. Something that is banned. You can't, like, it's unforbidden. Like, with a mental break, they're going to break down, tell you somebody that ain't even supposed to be nowhere. Maybe I got restrictions or something. They're going to cry and say they need to talk to you. But just remember, a vampire is here. And I mean the darkest type of, this ain't light. Because somebody in the background blackmail this person over a baby in the background. I got this empress in the back. Because I know that might not be you. Maybe somebody is in the collective that's pregnant by somebody else. Somebody that's out in the cold from you and them. Somebody that's in a third, fourth party with each other. A double set of twins. Somebody could have had two sets of twins. Somebody that got a strange effect on women. When it comes to the master alchemist. Somebody that didn't grow, they just mutated. Some kind of full-blown supremacist here. Or supremacy. They pulled away, but their mind won't let go. On this flip mode. Tell me some more. I got SpongeBob. I have an idea. What am I doing? They say they don't have no idea what they're doing. Mm-mm. They really don't. They just stand there smiling, thinking that they can fake it till they make it. They just figuring it out. Don't put the blunt down for a second. And realize that only you can put things and make things happen, and promise yourself that. Heart to heart, head decision, some kind of head decision, head over heart decision. That was what that would be. But this person, I gotta say, for some strange reason, this head over heart decision is really like difficult. I gotta say, because of these shades, and then Waldo's walking away. A little nervous breakdown can work wonders for a girl. This is shade. Push up, falling, the falling triangle. That's the sex. That's the ice cream. That's the people that was in the bathtub, because they could have been carrying on multiple parties in it at once until somebody members decided to knock some sense in somebody, or until they started to go crazy and start licking windows and stuff. Nah, they just started getting the stringing along, and these third parties just started to get like it just started getting dangerous. Like, it started getting more frustrating and frustrating. They couldn't stop the crying. They kept face planting themselves down and just like drinking themselves, like, you know what I mean, licking the wrong sweets and finding the ones that was stank, and then the one that wanted to attach to them. So, you know what I mean? They just, every time, it was just in their face with that. And then to sometimes, it's point somebody hit them in the face, like, and that woke them up once, but they just thought they would protect themselves after next time. So, shit, they got the hammer. Let me knock myself a little sense in my own damn self. Because I ain't being protected by nothing with this umbrella, and what good did I get the umbrella out for if it's going to fold inside out and I'm going to end up in the full puddle myself? Like, it's just getting crazy. Like, it's just getting crazy. And look, I can't even describe what's happening. I can't even describe what's happening. So, you know, I thought it was funny when, you know what I mean, when other people was caught being a dog, but when it's me, and I'm the one that's the caught being a dog, that shit is no fun. When somebody else got the hose, right? Well, when the hose got the hose, look at this. This person is definitely not satisfied. Somebody got hit in the head. Everybody watching this person crash out. Everybody. Somewhere in the summertime. Somewhere currently. Even when they be asleep with food in their hand. They just know, like, this person is definitely, even in their dreams, they thinking about you, like, the way they feel. Like, it's called innovation and a hallmark for my generation. So this person, like, that's all their whole generation is, to think about you. Living my best life, thinking about you. Even faking it till I make it with the third party, even after having a baby, 3 seconds after yelling, watch me. Yeah, they be thinking about you. Watch me think about her. You've been replaced by a younger, hotter, sexier working girl. And that ain't working. That working girl ain't working. I think she just had a baby. This boar gives me the perfect opportunity to use my superpowers and fly. How you say I don't love you after I just gave you 40% discount? In this season, somebody over there sleeping around. Somebody want a clean slate when it comes down and robbing. And a radio host. Yeah, somebody also, it was all about greed, attention, and revenge kicked up a notch. And they kicked it up a notch. Auto, home, rent, cycle, boat. You name it. Totally not fraudulent. The morgue. They end up in the morgue here. The death. Somebody that is the Terminator. Was determined to have a situation with you, them, you, under, with auto pay. When the world is waiting. Somebody that's on auto pay. They pay these two every time they get paid. Every time. Not only do they pay them, they take them places after dark. In danger. Get on the floor. Somewhere they swingers, swing with other people. Dark National Park after dark. The moose, the bear, the mountain lion, Yellowstone. Caution, do not feed. They do not feed. They fed though. Feeding off of others. Some that they put to rest and going back and picking up, discover the smart toxins pickup line. Somebody with a race car 122. That's a 5. That's a change. That's gonna change. Somebody got a white car, white BMW with red rims. What a nice girl like you doing in a hole like this. Somebody that get high in a car. Somebody where everybody's stepping over somebody or getting stepped on or stepped over. Sunday 2016 might resonate with somebody's devilish actor has been. I don't know what they've been, but they ain't getting what they want, what they been getting. What they used to get. 3-second rule. Hi, Megan. I'm gonna say, I gotta sit y'all back. I gotta sit y'all back. Because I gotta put y'all on the chart, and I apologize that y'all gotta sit back, but y'all can hear. Y'all can hear. Alright, so let me see. I still got some groceries that I gotta put in the refrigerator, y'all. Please don't mind me digging through this bag, because I was looking for me a little beverage. I was hoping that I was gonna find me a beverage in my midst of putting the stuff away. And a green tea is what I just found in Arizona. And so I gotta just, take a few swigs out of it, because I'm getting a little throat parched. And before they start tearing my throat out, I better take a little swig. And that's what we having today. And they're not the ones that's got the alcohol. They're just regular. Okay. Somebody that is scared is really over. Somebody that's triggered. When I tell you that's good on a good hot sunny sunny day, this relationship with this is on somebody with a rebound. When it comes to something they terminated and re-picked it up, I'll be back. And they went back. Definitely went back. And they shouldn't have went back, because they said, I don't know if they got him another baby or got somebody else pregnant. One might be big older than the other, but they still babies. Somebody could have crashed their car, had a car accident. Fell asleep behind the wheel. Somebody that's being robotic. Somebody is being forced to do something, by force, and caged, okay, and trapped in a situation with a heart over head decision. Tell me something more about that. Somebody that says, watch me. 3 seconds later, something else happens. They get slapped in the head, hit with a stone. Somebody throw a phone. Ego dicks, death, mixed signals, repressed, and feelings, casket monkey. Oh, you left silently. Some new monkey is here. Somebody with the yin and the other, your yin and the yang. The Somebody looking. What they looking at? Shake hands. Some wave that they got here. The courage of the lion, the balance, and the crown. Can they put it back on? When it came to this head of a heart? No. No. What connects y'all here? The glasses. The glasses. So we come in connecting the glasses with the star. Okay? The star comes in. We're still on a dream. We're still exclusive with a mental breakdown. Powerful breakthrough, but no, somebody want to come in as a clown and come and get a piece of your love and alienate with a chess move. It's a no. Rotation of an old rebounds like set of time until they met you. You left silently. No, the new supply is a big bother. Is a bit bothered by you. So what? That's a casket monkey. They said somebody that's not an option, or you ain't. Somebody that's mentally exhausted. They purposely betrayed you by accident on purpose. No, they did it on purpose. Ain't no accident on purpose on that shit. Who's thinking about you? Somebody. So the people I see here that shit thinking about you is somebody they shook hands with. Somebody that they in a lover's relationship with. Them they self. Vampire. Two holes in the back there that they giving money to. The world is waiting on this people to find out are too risky to keep around when it comes to meddling, hating friends. Because they ready to tell it all. Linking up and hiding it from your partner is cheating. More than just sex with them. Ooh. Something about 10-15. More than just sex with them on Friday. Somebody that they was draining them on Sunday, lovey-dovey, hooked up until they didn't, till not. Nobody can get it. Cousin ready for the fight. Boo-boo, you deserve better. Stressing and pressing somebody here. Backdoor. Backdoor who? Backdoor whore. Whoa! Wow. Love bombing, pregnant, married, moving, hooked up, mask off, mask falls off, leave and get away, stay for the abuse. Somebody might stay here for the abuse. They might like that. Shit. Somebody got money and a check, and somebody got like a car and a place to sit, and they got money. They might even take somebody's abuse. Because they give them money. Your money might be more worth it than not. Okay? So, yeah, they said this lover, jump back out with lover again. Lover, that's what connect this relationship. This synchronicity again. Here's the lovers. Lovers, handshake. I told you that was that's what I told you. Look, man, I can feel this energy. The dove, because that's the yin and the yang. You flew away, waved goodbye. With a cycle, the sun illuminated some DNA and a key. Here's the key with the open door. The lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. When it comes to somebody that's waiting on them. Somebody that's in danger in the Yellowstone. After dark part. When it came to somebody over foregoing self-gratification. Some Aries energy. Power resists the devil. A pusher, a puffer. We already said that. Past the Dutch when it came to puff path. There could be lace blunts, psychedelics, and somebody need a hospital or a doctor. Somebody might need Narcan too. Jupiter and Aries inspires you to look for affordable travel deals for the end of the summer adventure. So that was back there a long time ago, right? Back there in Aries. So, midweek, and I told you some could have been in summer that was exposed in this energy too. When a friend demands more than you want, if this friend is worth of your own well-being, Ram, the planet says, the redhead sparks weekend romance only. So if somebody asks somebody else that was a weekend romance, When it came to a lotus, the eye of Ra, the mushroom cloud, a wave, a zero, another key, and the dream catcher. They were sending spell magic, old magics to you through other people. Anchor. Anchor's here twice. The Sagittarius energy of the man and beast, another key. The glasses come back here. Somebody also is doing magic. When they got all those magic, when the candles came out, somebody also doing a performance on the balance wheel, sending spell work your way under boiling point, finals, breaking point here. When it comes to drained by their affair, clock the T, going through hell. Somebody clocking some tea that they going through hell under the vampire. Tell me a little bit about the dog. Because the dog is here. Doggone it. So it's a dog eat dog world here. It's a dog eat dog world. Yeah, it is. Under rinse, repeat, and recycle. Men cheat with you. He will cheat on you. So news anchor said. Survey said. Okay. Let's see. Cousin ready for the fight. You can't miss something when you had it already. Yeah, you can't miss something you had already when it comes to a sicky situation and you surrendered the connection. So can't have you back. Somebody's frustrated with a baby dad. Ain't no holler back, girl. 8-7-25. We know a weak bitch when we see one. Yeah. Tricked by a no good man. They always blame the woman, always. Hates a fighter. And you punishment is to watch them cheat and be with a lowlife. Yeah, we don't care. Somebody long hound spoon is back again when it comes to play against each other. Somebody is bullying with abuse here. Touching someone else right after left one night. Under crashing out, give up. From a mansion to a motel. A ghost road. They pull off to a road that's deserted and get out and make out. Demons regret and also a troubled ways. Some demon regrets their troubled ways, but they can't help themselves. Bragging on ghosting you, love bombing, desperate to get your attention or some kind of control or pushing your buttons here. Some toxic codependent energy under blinded to loyalty or unloyalty, under cut off. Somebody that was groomed from birth with no individuality and it won't do it. Option walked away, finalized it. Somebody that hated the fighter in you. Or the cool in you. I don't know if I just heard like baby face. The cool in you. They hated the cool in you. I don't know if you was like, yeah, whatever. Something about your distance. You was comfortable with being yourself. Self-aware. Mirror speaks volume. Will never, ever, ever, ever go back. Leave them in their chaos. Thought they were burying you. Batman. Back then came again. Some meme is here. Mimi. Somebody could be named Mimi. Mimi, Moo, Moo Moo, Mook, Merc, soul section, blood communications. Family members gonna call and talk. Tell you somebody that they got married. They went with somebody. Quick merge. How hard you worked on this person. Incredible mirrors showing something heavy here. You see it all? Something about thinking it was always going to be gravy until it's not. That gravy train is over. Spilling the tea. Who gonna tell it? Who gonna spill the tea? Three of Swords, their heart is gonna spill the tea. They're gonna tell the logic about this love, a true closeness, and a intimacy that came against their damn ego. Somebody, let's get married. Queen of Wands. They might have told somebody they got married to them. Or was going to promise marriage. Union is a fear to them. Somebody that the world is a completion. They thought that person that they married was going to be the end all be all. Compared to you, they collapsed. They could never. Love was supposed to be freely given. They gave it out too to everybody. A hermit. Now they can't make a decision on the master alchemist. You didn't grow. You mutated. Full-blown supremacy here. Grass is greener syndrome. They made worse decisions. You see through the armor when it came to Newsbreak. Scares you when you're not ready. You scared the shit out of them. They wasn't ready on the hangman. Stuck when the devil is going crazy, trying to get you back. They ain't asked you back, so they ain't trying to get you back. That was no concern. So discernment is on point here when it comes to played out. Poor choices and poor planning. They told you that. When it came to those keys, they kept sticking their key in there. Stick your key in my ignition, babe. Took for granted. Joke with your heart, with your love. Stomped on you to elevate others. Two of Cups. Soulmate, unity, close bond, spiritual connection. Stepped on that sand for a rescue kitten or pound puppy. Queen of Swords, and that's the truth. Hyphen in it and just for control. 528 Hertz. 741 Hertz. 1111 Hertz. Full body emotional healing. Regeneration physical. When it comes to ready for a visitor, physical visitor. Can't afford to break up. The Axe. Feel so humiliated. Ugly stepsisters. Some pinnacles of ambition, diligence, goal-oriented, logical, faithful, and planning to something or someone else. That wasn't with you. That collapsed, though. Underestimated the authenticity-ness of you. Your ancestors said, message. That's their fault. High Priestess. We activated your High Priestess energy and scares you when you're not ready. So you scared them when you activate it. They wasn't ready for that because of comparing every soul they meet to you. Connection and your memories. They got a soul connection to you. But they don't get no second chance or second guess you. Somebody pet smart here. Going to the vet. Going to the park. Grandma. Walks. Car rides. Somebody that is. Somebody got that toxoplasmosis on the lovers. Somebody got a cat. They got is a warning. And ain't no cure for this parasite that you get from cat litter. Especially somebody that's pregnant. And also it could be symptomatic when it comes to somebody with HIV. Rats or birds. Something about contaminated eggs. Something like that. I don't know. Unless nothing happened. Like nothing. Somebody that acted like nothing happened when it came to lovers. When it came to twin flames, balance, a spiritual love that y'all had. Y'all getting a little too freaky for me when it comes to the sun. Yeah, Spirit said, yep, they uppercut you with that kind of shit. When they got too freaky with other people. Nefarious, eating people's butts. They ate they butts. That shit was preposterous behavior. Panicking and trying to get his attention by doing extra over the moon ass shit to a dusty. Listen, we don't eat man butt. That's like nasty. That's trifling. Like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That, like, what the fuck? Like, that's trauma. That just traumatized me. What the fuck? Get your, man, stray dog just horsed something. Thinking Buddy got a litter. Oh, little traumatized. Oh, somebody that traumatized the dog, or the dog feels something about panicked. because you ain't there, some nefarious behavior that they blackmailing, or some kind of kink or dominate that came out yesterday, some kind of fetish, some kind of serpent, blood serpents, some kind of hiker. I found a monkey in Biloxi, Mississippi. Don't unblock him. Lady, move on. 9th phone is crazy. So 9 phones is crazy. Try 19. The dreamer. Somebody that's naive and innocent playing that way. Let's talk over drinks. A skip over the job. A rich girl energy. Misattitude. Nobody is excluded from this embarrassment here. Love yourself. Somebody is using some kind of superpower under. So no, learn not to give a F. Same side of the tracks. Blind led the blind here. There's a conspiracy for these people here. Some kind of fluke of your power. Some kind of charlatan is here. Get your charlatan ass out of here when it comes to acting like a healer. Some kind of magnetic field, some deity, some temptation, some on the subject of witches. On the subject of witches, never let them know where you stand, where you live, where your wealth is, where anything is. Because, you know, bitches like witches always going to be hating on your come up. And, you know, they don't want you to see you coming because they jealous of you and envious of you anyway. So you got to move in silent when you got a bunch of witches around your motherfucking camp and snakes in your damn grass. Can't even take them back because they took the crossroad they took the crossroad and invitation to hell. Somebody that's a prostitution is running rampant here with James. Somebody by the name of did they give me a name? Who the name they give me? Oh, they gave me the Keef Wet Fifi Treyway. Some kind of food bank in the Bronx. Relocation. LAPD high speed pursuit suspect. Arrested in Florida. North Hemisphere with binoculars, small telescope. Some kind of Brunswick, Canada. The Big Dipper. Venus. 10/9/25. Green may soon be seen. When it comes to a comic tracker. El Chapo. Some cartel leader. Urinary tract infection. Non-life threatening. An infinity. QX35. Wednesday. Roding away this winter. Busta Rhymes. Contribute magic. A briefcase with wire is attached. Caused evacuation on 30th Street. Miss Universe Haiti on a hiatus. Allowed to return to the U.S. as he awaits trial. Maverick gas station. Left a suspect unalive. 2 employees, armed robbery. Non-life threatening. 1 injured. Enhanced satellite. A cold contempt valley inversion. Something about Denver. $11:33. Thinks she's seeing nothing funny. Over there just huffing and puffing. A refuge, Elizabeth, Jamaica. Police station, Amic destruction. Having not. The have and the have not. They have not. The sorriest bunch of men God has ever created in this energy. Stop tripping over when he attacks. Flies love. Oh, flies love shit too. Mm-hmm. Clap if you've been out of the way and I still got something to say. You've been out the way and they still got something to say. Yep, 3 of Cups. I gotta say, celebrity status. But they celebrating with the third parties, with friends, and they also watching you celebrate. You know yourself, your glow up. They're watching you. Somebody could have ringworms, some kind of. The damn baby could be even born with ringworms. Shit. Something about the birth canal, something in the baby's eyes. I don't even know. Somebody could have, baby could be jaundice, spina bifida, instant amnesia. They forget something. How the baby doing? Who baby? Oh, they forget. Full of jealousy, guilt, and regret. They know you cut them off and don't turn back. The victim mentality doesn't exist in my dictionary. Detached the normal. All sides straddled and fits with everybody. Playing both sides. The dummies win by default. Yeah, when it comes to the magician, because that's the biggest favorite dummy. Spiritual exchange when they had soul ties with something or someone else. Acting clueless when they lose a good one. That's how they do. Somebody that they was wrestling against the flesh with. Somebody that blew up. Something about a shelter. Support deeper, unhinged, deranged, dark, and blames others. And they blocking some energy when it came to this lustful man or woman. Wandering eyes and heavy on the annoying as fuck. 1858 might resonate with somebody. Stop forcing friends with people who don't like you really. So stop forcing friendships with people that really don't like you. 3585 here. Under spells of hate. Feeling against you of a lame or a bum. Somebody that sleep with me spells is here. When it comes to come to me spells. When it comes to the scapegoat is here. On the Thursday. Be who they choose. The toxic third party left waiting. Somebody whining or weaning, or somebody whining, or something is a crazy thing. If something is unwise or unwise choice, come to take you out. 2 female family members. Somebody that was a way blocker. Somebody now is enlightened to this way blocker. When it comes to dreams about her, when it comes to spiritual past, and a ground X, when it comes to in your private business, and they say they don't think they deserved you didn't deserve to be treated this way under 879. Oh, 8079. You can't put nothing past them or nobody. Just like they built funny. They just built real funny. A baby mama is pessimistic and irresponsible when it comes to these karmic ties or karmic lessons. Something that's secretive. A family is included here. People are good. AF at front and something here. Somebody that settled for her should have compromised with you. Mama, when it comes to Johnny Gill. Sure look good tonight. I want to say, wash your hands with it. And free your money. Somebody at the job fair on November the 5th. Somebody wanted cuddles with you. The love bombing and trauma bonding you. Community wants blood from this energy here. Somebody getting a spine treatment here when it comes to magic, sex magic, desperate, a new birth or born, empty promise, name calling, sister, aunt, swapping destinies, a rescue way, a man menu of exposed here, 1 in a million, sure and fresh, mucky gunk, evil, dark, and diluted. Uncatchable, they thought. Unalive, they might. When it came to a death spell, that reversed back to them. Girl is new to you. The song Girl on Fire. This girl is on fire. Alicia Keys. I'm about to put two different people, Keisha Coles and Alicia Keys, but it's just Keisha. It could be Keisha Coles. Try it on your own. Where do broken hearts go? No, Seven of Cups said choices and decisions, opportunities and fantasies or illusions. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, abundance, prosperity, and security is stable here. If you let this go, link access, unstoppable blessings is on the way. How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer every time he come. I want to know. Oh, goodness. Somebody's made a wife easy choice difficult. Can't let you go. One moment in time. Oh, I'm being gay, bisexual, or poly. 9653, baby mama made wife. Lavender relationship, lavender lovers, I don't know. A manic episode when it comes to projection. Black magic used to confuse. Reckless and regrets the recklessness under relentlessly did things. Death spells, bring them back spells. Illusions over your life spells. Regrets running now. Berea pizza. Berea tacos. Somebody's fraud or some kind of identity. Moon magic. Blessings on the way. Selling you to a dream never intended to deliver, only to break you down. Higher love is here on the way. When it comes to people need to learn what their limits are. Always living for today, never for tomorrow. Montego Bay, we going there. Hedonism, Jamaica. I don't even know if we're going to be able to go to Hedonism, Jamaica anymore now. With the hurricane Melissa. Melissa might rename it, and that's the name. Melissa. Wants to be you. Return to sender. 7 times by fire. Very jealous. Down and out. Stealing energy. Rebuke it. Law and order. Truth will come out. Somebody's second best when it comes to not an option. Some kind of secret competition. The karma debt to pay. Shit, let's see what they clicking and bait. What kind of debt they got to pay? Tell me about it. When the hotel is home, you left they butts hurt. Confession. Snuck out in the night. Yeah, who that? Fabulous wig boutique. Somebody that wear wigs. Sense of humor. Mischief. Side-eyeing somebody with a trouble to you, bringing trouble to your door. No, the hell you're not. You tame their demons, or you sort them out with. They sort out with you. Some kind of spell work to block, to move you in the way or out the way, to keep you out the way. Recycled supply, holding your own vision. Hookups with 3 to 4 or 5 parties. Somebody's secret handshake. I told you 4 times the handshake right here. They shaking hands with a fish. That's wishy-washy, not stable. Stalked at a regular hangout. When it comes to wicked deeds with a red velvet, left out, rejected, or not good enough. They ain't feeling good enough when it comes to head CEO or some spell work or inclination that thought they knew what they was doing. 6756 6765. Thankful for what's provided for me right now. Amen. Somebody debt free in this energy. One reason you should be thankful. A roof. The roof over your head. A vehicle. Whatever the things you thankful for. Your life. Your breath. You could have asthma and be like, I'm thankful I can breathe today. Amen. I saw pneumonia. Maybe you ain't got to wire oxygen no more. Somebody that's predicting this jealousy. I see it. On the split personality. Somebody catching one here. You are, or they were, or was using you because they was a gold digger. Sleeping with the enemy. Mind your business is here, reckless. Gathering again. Somebody that they was gathering something with. Somebody you figured out something when it came to some fated parents or siblings, friends, family, colleagues. I give anything. Song. Secret handshake. The cooking with poison. The beginner's guide. The fairly accurate pregnancy test. They pregnant. They pregnant. Somebody in Maryland. When it comes to Gabby, ass misinformation when it comes to Germantown, forensic, they missed her. Somebody's out there taking bodies for you. Unpredictable. Do what it do. Shark, alligators, and river snakes is here. A male practitioner is here. False reports from a male practitioner. A corrupt official. False case. Nuclear threats. Somebody goes silent. NASA goes silent. Meeting people for love. Dating apps. Thirst trapping. Knocking off them on the first night. Blackmail. Karmic lover. Quick lay down. Get money. Dollar date. Groupies up there trying to drain their energy. Some father side. Troublemakers. Both mother and father. Some kind of opportunist here from coming in. Blackmail by a cult. Watched by a feds. Uninvestigating or investigating evidence. Dependent on others. Didn't want you to see the chaos toward some downfall they got when it comes to regrets, asking for forgiveness, but the cycle will end viciously. Something is itching here. I told you they was itching. Power, increasing frequency. One-on-one lightsaber training. Big butts, out of date medication, last minute dress up ideas, naked volleyball class, and storm hunting family vacation. That's the family you ain't seen, but it's there. They closed the deck back and forth. Let me see. Boxing glove, cuckoo clock. Somebody about to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs back here. And some mail order husband. They got off the line. Yeah, I told you them dollar dates. Thinking somebody gonna be, that shit is real. Well, they outrank somebody here with a spiritual body flesh. They everybody's dollar date when it comes to a hidden enemy and a bondage and coming together under enlightenment. Some kind of rainbow. Tested positive of an emperor. Blindfold. You better make these people wear condoms. What the hell? 1088 on to keep the peace. 0037 on the growing out of it. Tough. Something about the thought of words. Peacekeeper. Charged nurse. Militant energy. Somebody occult collective energy. A loser man. Some kind of loser woman. You understand the script here. I'm beating you up. Mental strategy. Where did they give out the memo? They didn't get one, did they? He didn't choose you. An open portal comes in under bridging a gap here. DNA strain. This relationship with a Merlin is here. Some kind of pollen internal life here. A lone wolf and a warrior princess. That's his type. Go be with his type. That's their alignment. Defeat the odd. Some kind of constraint that's broken. Moon of the daylight. So they can see the moon in the daylight of the end of a cycle, a shift for power. The eve of Halloween. Something was stupid for the longest time. The lack of communications. This is tired of giving and not receiving somebody. So this is an ugly spell to try to make you ugly. Because they ugly. They can't make you ugly, girl. They can't make you ugly if they tried. Stop it. These people are stupid. That's why they said that. Somebody that's trying to block you in love. They can't stand your beauty. These people, your light irritates. They're demons. They just as crazy and retarded and psycho as they can get. Like, you irritate. Everything about you irritates this person, place, or thing. Women around this person, audacity of them to think we would want them back because they tried to play you for some fucking circus act. Lexi. I don't know who the hell Lexi is, but the third party is Lexi. Somebody that they voted to. Lexi. I don't know who Lexi is. Lexi doesn't ring a bell to me. V baby. C baby. Something C baby. V baby. The baby? I can't hear. Somebody's baby. Name baby. V baby. Nickname. I can't hear the name. Baby. BB. I don't know. I love you. BB, I love you. Baby, I love you. Somebody they love, but this vampire is very draining and toxic. 4 Wands, home, reunion. They want to come back in and paint on some fucking thick ass facade. Male ordered husband. They want to come in and tell you super freak. Want to come in and super freak you. A news anchor. It's a no. Me and you, between me, and keep it between you and them, a secret pain he's hiding from fans. A kid that could have told you some kind of morning after pill they didn't take. Teen mom. Some new man coming in to get you pregnant. That's what I heard. If you ain't pregnant, you might get pregnant. Or swallow it once. Save yourself the trouble. Oh, God. What are they talking about? My gosh. Somebody that's lovers. 2 men might be interested in being in a relationship with you. Somebody that got, like, don't count days, make days count. Somebody that's wants to drink scotch with you. He's not done with you yet. Minds are like parachutes. They function better when open, friends or foe. Because you're so nice. They took your niceness for weakness. After the voice, there's an affliction here. I gotta say it was sensual because that's Adam, but he got 2 rib scars. So, you know, he gave to two Adam and Eve. This was the hoes, the karmics, and the vixens because he had Lilith in the background, but they said there was no speak of her. But he had no replacement plan. Adam, wait, what's that extra rib scar? Do you have another woman? The first man about to tell the first lie. Something was a recall. Where ex gets cheated on, man or woman, woman or man. Nothing was solid here. Honey, he's quite the romantic dude. You're going to get a guy that's going to be quite the romantic dude. Somebody's about to have her rustle to her Sierra in a moment. Yeah, it's a no for that. Yeah, the star is about to you about to be the star of the show. You know what I mean? You about to be the star of the show. Yep. You about to capitalize on something or someone coming in for you, but you can't skip all the losses because personal capital is coming in. You did it. You reached your goal. Guys like us are starting to look your way. guys that know good women, when they see them, they're starting to show up for you guys now in this energy. It's not that X-rated stuff. That time divine energy is here. We're ready, set, sweat, under the host defense, under rising, risking it all, and wonder whether he's Mr. Right. This is progressive, because you're gonna be skeptical, but it's coming in timely. You know what I mean? I know who's on the card don't seem like they're timely, but there is a light that shines especially for you and me. When it comes to come close to me, come close love of my life with the light. There's a common playlist when it comes to the message in a bottle, baby, of timely and true. Okay, that truth is coming in. I need to go my own way, because somebody might be even separating from somebody in their life, and wanting something real in their life. Okay, so I also have Jill digs up some kind of digs and dives here, drives up the truth, digs up the truth here when it comes to some situation or circumstance under something they didn't want you to know, and they're in the know. Advice to you. Yeah, my advice to you: don't go looking for something you don't want to find, okay? Because you might just find what you don't want to find under some news, okay? It was celebrity or not. Yeah, you Martin Luther King Day. You might find out on that day. I don't know. But who said what? You might find out. Okay, who said what? Tell me what they said under Jill Digs Up. What they gonna dig up? Sex drives is really about how much sex. It's not really about how much sex you get. How much your sexuality is a part of who you are. So this is an introspection of how shallow their thinking was. Talking about the unfairness when it comes to the affairs they had with fairness here. It wasn't fair. Yeah, the fool with exploitation, they being exploited. All the people they slept around with, they're gonna all come out the woodwork at one time and how they satisfy their selfish deep pleasures throughout unauthentic people wearing masks, trying to sleep just to say they slept with your person, and your person let them. So that's why your person don't never get a second chance to be with you, because they were so easy to be with other people. I wouldn't care. You know what? I'm gonna say this, and yeah, I'm gonna say it. Okay. So what? Right. Cardi B got a baby by another man that's got multiple babies by multiple women, right? She didn't go into that thinking that he was going to be real. I mean, she said we was having fun, and we had a little bit too much fun. That's how we got pregnant, is what I heard. Now, whatever else y'all heard through the grapevine, through the mind in the back, all I can hear is say when I heard that, what she said is what it was, because he's already told her what it was. No matter what it seems, it is what it is. Right? Generosity, greedy. Right? And she knew that. So you didn't, hey, Shirley, this is Barbara shit. That's why she said that. Because she knew with opportunists. This person was every woman want to be with a damn football player that makes $60 million a year. Every woman and their mother. And if your man makes that kind of money and he's easy like that, then you know what I mean? That's what you're going to have. Women after women after women parading herself at your man. You know what I mean? That's just what it's going to be. If he don't have no respect for you, that's just what it's going to be. Her husband, he didn't have respect for her. He was cheating on her with other social. What difference would it make to go and get another man and he does the same thing, right? With progressing, that just kept progressing, right? Because she has to learn to love herself first with dependency and stop depending on the attention of her body, her sex, her booty, her boobies, her voice, her hair, her nails, whatever the thing is. She got to stop relying on that and relying on herself. That she's okay on her own. But the world, would you Would you rather? You know what I mean? Like, that's what she chose, the rather. I'd rather have somebody this versus the person I had. Do that. You know what I mean? The this or the that. The chariot. You know what I mean? And people say, oh, she's rich. Regardless of the fact, she's human. Regardless of rich, fame, they still got the same issues when they underneath it all. You know what I mean? We all searching for love in all the wrong places. So dependency, that's there. And that's exposed now. Especially when it comes to snakes. And I just showed you what a snake could do. You see what they'll do. Have multiple babies behind your back when it comes to hardships. Make you look stupid. Make you look like easy. Or make like, oh, I would never be with her because she's this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Like downplaying you for, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Like, men are jealous of women. And that's just a sad trait to have. Like, men be jealous of women. Why they can't lift us up and, you know what I mean? Things like that. But we don't get that like we used to. You know what I mean? Our grandmoms reap the like things that we probably will never get as women, and some women will, some women won't. I just think it's your demographic where you are. That's changed with the wheel here. Something's changing. Yeah, it's changing when it comes to imprisonment. You're not no longer stuck. You're not no longer wondering, thinking, held back by any of this kind of stuff here. You've transformed with the butterflies here. Yeah, message. This is Eight of Wands. Like, you're no longer blinded to the truth here of the matters. Lovers of how many people they slept with, how insatiable they were, how they couldn't be satisfied. You're no longer blinded to that. Ten of Swords, and it's a finality. It's over. You're no longer sitting in that. Yeah, victory. You win. You know what I mean? No matter if this person thought they won or not, with the skills of a magician, the like, you know, the gatekeeping secrets. Excuse me. It's no longer even acceptable in this energy. Not even acceptable. No, not even acceptable. Period. It's done. You know what I mean? Somebody could be on their period because somebody could start their cycle with period here. Okay, sometimes arise without calling first. Somebody's period might come without calling first. Okay? When it comes to dating, somebody might go on a date and your period starts that day. Crush. Somebody they hooked up with, they had sex with her with their period too. They didn't care. Nasty. And she didn't care either. Magician, blood magics is what I just heard. Tell me about the rotten, no fun, reality, bad smell, bad. Some metallic smell. That's nasty. The greener grass. Rose, raspberry tea. Raspberry clover, red clover. Some phoenix, some runner. They had sex and ran away, turmoil, fleeing. Sunglass, still watching you in the reverse, acting like they not death, though, the runner. Still, relationship is over. It's no second chance. Growing. Transformed. Dead is dead. Yeah, old school. They still think that you still want them. Over in their head. They haven't got that. Yeah, they want to come back and offer to marry you, too, but they said, no, this is a cutout. There's no this is a separation to stop the pattern and the solid treatment. Like, they want you to stop that, but it's scrying. What you want me to scrying tell you? Tell me what the scrying of the cups is here. They want to be a king. Excess feeling of entitlement, rulership without restraints. They don't have no, like, that you theirs. The companion, you theirs, like I just said. Some betrayal of misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. They don't know who they are. They've been taught by the wrong person. Manipulating them, abusing of a student, teaching negative thought traits to a destructive skill. Some Samaritan thought they was helping and only made the shit worse. Yep. When it came to this relationship is over, a virgin. When it comes to a fear of intimate union, they don't want to be in an intimate, close relationship. Like love, hurt, love scares them. The fool runs from love. Okay, talk about it some more. Yeah, this is a trickster. They ain't scared of love. They play like they scared of love. They love love. Love is what they love. Love is how they flex they fucking best. Are their athletes. Misuses the athletic ability to selfishly end false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. I told you this person loves this shit when it comes to hooking up with people, third party people, break their heart, being a trickster, lying, surrender. No, I don't want to be in a relationship. It's because they scared to use that as a fucking trick. But they said, if I close my deck off, and they said that's a snake. 2 times the snake is here. Just close my deck off again and act like they crushing on somebody, but they actually a snake, an admirer, attraction, suitor, or butterflies. You start feeling butterflies, that's also anxiety. That's my red flag, not the run. Passion. That ain't passion to me. That's a red flag to me. Some self-indulgence here with self-worth. Learn your value here. If they ain't did nothing to make you have butterflies, why we got a butterfly? My stomach started going butterflying, and I ain't had a soda, a sandwich. I ain't went on a date. I ain't nothing. And I'm sitting here having butterflies. I'm tripping. The poker face. That's right. Exactly, Spirit. Say it again. Say it loud for the ones in the back that didn't hear. Why would I be having all that if I ain't even went out for a soda or had a nothing at nothing? It's a poker face. That's right. Because it's taking a risk or a chance. That's just that your anxiety telling you this is a risky situation. He ain't even took you to get you a soda. He couldn't even buy you a McDonald's. And I don't even eat McDonald's. He couldn't bring you a damn a Chick-fil-A damn a kale salad and some what's the name, nuggets for lunch. Y'all couldn't do that? Yeah, because that shit costs $25 just for that. Two meals from there would cost you $25. Date. Yeah, that's a date. It's expensive. So men don't want to put nothing out, but they want to get something out of it. So it's a no. All right, so let's see. So tell me what the passion, tell me what the self-indulgence, because you know your worth. You would know your self-appreciation now. Because they didn't appreciate you when they had you. You did the shadow work. They still got to work on the shadow work. They bowled it off to the third party with dreams. I'll be dreaming, hoping, baby, you will be there. You won't be there, Vanessa Williams. Vanessa Williams won't be there. Yeah, not devil. Not night of needles. You know, no, and the damn 8 of strength. Nah, y'all, you definitely won't be there smiling with them. I could guarantee you. And somebody that lost something that they crying over what they lost, you definitely ain't gonna be here with them. Especially somebody closed off, guarded, and resistant. And the sun illuminated that they got cracked in the head with an axe for axing you out and not ropes in his hand. Yeah, they got their pride was too big. That's what that split the head was. And they feel guilty for being a split head. But at the same time, you know what I mean? They wasn't opening their third eye. They had a calcification on their third eye. And now that it's crystallized and see clear with clarity, it's 5 of presence said your presence is not available anymore. You know what I mean? That no renewed spark ain't there. And tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, well, nope. The Empress said, nope, you picked this one. This the kind of Empress you got now. An envious, jealous, green with envy woman. Face of thing. I don't know. And this is you. Somebody that's drinking the poison right from it with one eye. And could be with that yellow eye. Look like you could even be damn jaundiced your damn self. Hepatitis of your damn liver. Cirrhosis of the damn liver. Your damn stomach could be extended. You could be on dialysis. I don't know. Ain't nothing to people that do, but 6 of needles. This is the shallow victory. Whoever this person is, they got to sew their damn self back up together. What is it, the king of candles sleeping around? Somebody slowing themselves back together from this person. Candle magic. Ace of candles. Somebody that was the target. That's just the target in reverse. The wheel of fortune ain't in their favor when it comes to whoever shut Sally. No, they got too much poison going on there. White. Said all white. Good night. I don't know. Somebody that was squeezing and holding somebody very tight when they get drunk and told them that they was the present and not the they told them they was the present. All while they sit and think about you. And watch you. And they sit over there and sit in despair playing like everything is okay. And all that they could do is wonder what you doing in the dark. Angry and mad about the inner skills that they chose to get away. Fighting with other people spiritually. Guys that's coming in your energy. Making a list. Trying to have judgment against you to these other third parties. sending the dragons, but you slaying them every time because they probably politic too long with a situation or a subject when it came to you, leaving you alienated or left you sitting it with no closure, even though while they sat and fit for battles by themselves with third parties, cold, distant, you know what I mean, in a subject, cold and distant in a subject with armor on, sitting up there like a toad frog, looking like, you know what I mean, they didn't care. I told you somebody could be born with some bumps all over the kid, baby. They have them little fine bumps all over their body, sitting here penniless or needing money or will need money sooner or later. They ain't told you that part, how they spent all the bad money and was left with nothing to say. Now they ready to draw their sword to tell you something about it, but they still a little smug about the situation when it comes to crying over what they lost. They still got their nose in the air and their ego and their pride is still a little bit big. Because, maybe they should not have moved to LA, but you know what I mean? The environment is where we gonna have how we got dogged out here. I told you we went dog on us. And he's here still looking like he been looking from the other day. Still sitting in regret about the things that they chose when it came to the third party. You know what I mean? Smiling and keep from saving face with the third party, making it seem like, everything is good. Still sitting there looking at you, still fighting these chaotic moments that this person has after alienating you, and damn still laying and sitting in the damn monkey business shop. And everybody else is too. Because when you get married, this moment is when it's going to shock everybody. Everybody going to be looking like, what? When did collective have time to do that? This person going to be in deep regret when that happens. Just wait. Like, they ain't going to be able, they going to be like, I thought I had time to come back. It was like, I thought we were going to be married. It's going to be like, damn, my sleeping around did that much. I missed that much sleeping around. I put that much betrayal between us to go get married to somebody else. And you never going to pour into me again? That's going to kill him. That's going to, look, being a player, like death, you marrying something. Look, they ain't, look, do you see that? They ain't going to be able to balance that scale. You hear me? The headless horseman is going to lose it. You heard me? Lose it. Their emotions is gone. You think they crashing out now over you, Empress? You think they're distorted, warped ass mind? You think they're crushing out you now? You think they the Yeti now? Shit. These lovers, boy, when I tell you, you're going to have a lot of people wanting the strength to come back around you when they start seeing you glow and they start seeing you with your man. A lot of people going to be against it. They ain't going to want you to have this happiness, but you're going to be so happy. And your person is going to be for you. And it's going to be in your favor, no matter what. There's that heartbroken. This person is going to love you endlessly. That's that Three of Hearts. Three of Swords would have been heartbroken. This is a restored and renewed heart. Yes. With new ideas in this new, look, illuminated. The Phoenix has already came through. Like with dating, getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date and dating online. Right? That shit's already there. Yeah, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? It's bloody truth. Knight of Cups. And I mean, somebody could be serious with the revelation. It's clear to somebody that you could be in a relationship with somebody. That's why you moved off with another person thinks. Because they didn't check the list and checked it twice and wonder why this judgment, to find out why, well, I was a little naughty, but I didn't know I was this damn naughty that she wasn't going to play nice like this. Like, this is like devastating this person, like literally. Like, because they thought you had so much unconditional love for them. And they always thought that you was a healthy choice for them. But because, they were so illmatic to you, you decided that and they was walking on stilts and being secretive and offering to everything and everyone to a deception to you. It was like, that was enough for you to cut this shit out. When you stood in your masculine energy and was like, I'm not going to be a bride in a cage with you. I'm not going to, act like these roses ain't black. I'm not going to act like you ain't this anger and chaos and to this bondage ain't bothering me. Like with you, Jack, with lovers. I'm not gonna sit here acting like that this I ain't gotta keep sewing myself together every time. You know what I mean? When it comes to your control. You know what I mean? And I wanna make this loud and clear, Mayor. Like, I'm not gonna stand for this. Cause this is the temple of my body. I'm not gonna do this to me no more. You know what I mean? You sit here and let you wear these masks, page of needles, and needless to say, you're never owning up to none of the stuff that you're doing, that you're wearing with this mask on. Death. So I'm gonna put a rest to it. Put a death and a rebirth. You know, and he's opposed to it. He don't want it to happen. But justice says, no matter what he says in the graveyard, it's a death. We're putting a rest to it. You know what I mean? It's a death. Look, the damn star said, you know what I mean? The star is born. I'm alive. This little red-nosed ghost is going to light this slate tonight. Yep, because they try to steal from you. They scrap these gifts and would try to carry them all from you. Yep, and fool people that they had changed. They didn't change, but they did change. That's a wolf in sheep's clothing to me. I told you. Now they hung up right here with Mrs. Claus's damn cape. Because they wanted to steal that too. You can't keep nothing around these. They'll take anything they ain't nailed down. Over here. These motherfuckers. You can't trust them as far as you can stole. That's why Divine said, get your ass on, because these motherfuckers can't be trusted. They can't. You know what I mean? When it comes to the comfort zone, they stay in their South Node and they can't be trusted. Clinging to some old paradigm or outdated thinking. And also clinging to this STD that they got with a case of it. And they've been creeping around, catching it and giving it out, or somebody gave it to them. And it's photo proof with documents that they got that shit. Telling people they don't, but they do. You know what I mean? Knowing they ain't shit. Knowing they got that shit. Yup, same shit, different day. Hustling, still selling their ass out here in secret, moving in silence. And they know they getting bad karma for that. Because people done dug that up on this and said that was irritating. They demons that you wasn't paying attention to them. And so they started going harder for the motherfucking gram. And that was facts. You know what I mean? Facts. That they was giving all the dirty offers. And I told you that people going to come out the woodworks and say how much of a happiness hater that they was going around letting other people hate against y'all connection by sleeping with them. So they can have that dog day to say, yeah, he was dogging me out too. Yep, and have them in their head and have you in your head about who this imposter truly was. That's how he ain't got no money, brokey. Because he was out here on these scarcity tactics, you know, paying for sex, being a spiritual charlatan when it comes to a wolf in sheep's clothing, and a stalker when it comes to moving on, acting like they had moved on, but study was stalking you in your new beginning. Went bankrupt trying to compete with you in a secret competition, and that wasn't even no competition because it was like the inside scoop was like she wasn't even competing with you. So what was you competing with them? You know what I mean? Threatening them. Like they was talking shit about you when it came to looking you up and fake flexing. Like, okay, well, she ain't fake flexing. She ain't in a romantic relationship. And she ain't over here doing it. She just rejected you because you was doing too much, faking busy and fucking having fake accounts lying. That's why. You know what I mean? With karmic friends, putting them before the relationship. And so she walked away. You know what I mean? Making people feel like they had a purpose over you. When it came to, you know, creeping and showing proof that you wanted to be with other people. Mirroring each other, reflections, introspection, and an inner wound. You know you had hurt that person. Is this me? You know what you had did to that person. Yeah. Change. You changed up. You went from loving them to a changed something else. Yeah. Yeah. Coffin. You nailed this coffin shut when it came to a new beginning. You wanted something or someone else. Yeah. Tell me what they lied about. So threatening. Tell me about that. Intimidating, threatening, unbothered. And bothering them now. When it comes to your sitting in your power and your truth, that's bothering them. Tell me more. They told me about them, how controlled you are, and how stoic you are, and how you ain't letting them break you from what you're doing. Yup, Queen of Pentacles on your own, bonnet on your own, knowing you don't need them. Yup, twin flame, you don't need this because you learned a lesson. The epiphany is here. They want to apologize, but apology is granted, but access is denied. You can't come back in. With the Nephilims is here. When it comes to controversial, when it comes to the accessing new perspective, when it comes to the sirens, when it comes to responsibilities, lessons, and growing up, they got to learn a lesson in that. That's what they did when they alienated. That's the epiphany. When the vice versa, when it comes to the divine feminine, birthing and fertility, some other woman had a baby by them when it came to a lover. Yep, that's that. Poetic. That's the Eight of Swords, and that's what they blinded to the truth about. They don't want you to know, Six of Pentacles, that they breadcrumbed you and got somebody else pregnant. Yes, and that's the death of the relationship. It's over. Yes, and the Emperor doesn't want it to be over. They want y'all, can't we just get along? No. We can get a fair one going, though, when it comes to the Empress. You know, yeah, we can get a fair one going. We can get a monkey fight going. You know what I mean? We can get some gorilla fighting going with a group of people. When the Six of Wands show up, we can get a fight going. And I'm going to be the winner. We can do a spiritual fight if you want to. And I guarantee you my team will win. Every time. Yep. That's regret. They regret being a crash dummy for whoever this was. Repression. Yep. They wish now they got the thoughts. So it's like, that might have just not have been the move, That just might not have been the move, because that just pushed that person right out of my season. Yeah, toxic, bound in a pattern, growth in the summer, and with an air sign and a Libra, Lemon, Gemini, or Aquarius. That was some new story. They regret rejecting you or lost fragments for that, and a message of sleeping with somebody that they celebrated with limitations and separation. That went a cycle for a while. That was another third party till they detached because they had too many damn kids, and she figured out her worth. And that person in the presence of spirits and her own gods. And that triggered them to move on to something or someone else and get some control over somebody younger, or another decision on a confused or avoiding, spying on that feminine energy too, trying to balance why that person doubted they self-worth with rebirth and self-care, because they didn't see his way. You didn't think, because this person thinks they got such a big ego that you don't find me fine and sexy. I told you, everybody gave this person, I'm not going to be your ex. I'm not going to be this, and I'm not going to do that. You go want to be with your ex, go find your ex and go be with her. But that person don't want you. So obviously you did something to that person to make them not want you. Will regret her. All right, that goes with that. Celebrate the glitter for the gold. They didn't know the difference. The girl with the snake they chose over you, which was a secret crush. They got crushed on, went to visit, had sex, talked about you. You know what I mean? Crushed on you more, told them about your legal situations. And between the lines, they awoke in that, you know what I mean? This person has synchronicities of that person wanted to marry you, and that person got jealous. Yeah. Yeah, that you was bigger than the Eiffel Tower when it came to peeling back this person's emotions for you. The constructs a sound financial plan. They peeled back that this person really wanted to be with, but established a strong team of consultants and advisors. And when they consulted with this person, they realized this person, you know what I mean, had unfinished business with you. And that everything that they were doing was a storm, because they really wanted to propose to you, and they had deep love for you when it came to this ex. I'm telling you the truth. Like, this person still got romantic feelings, and everybody that they meet, that they traveled far and wide or went away from you too. They tell everybody, and it was very unexpected how this person rolled the dice, and it didn't roll in their favor. And now that you single, it's like got this person like hoping at a new love with a new phase that you in some with. Like, that's home. Like, you always was home for this person. Like, but they created a family with something, or got married with somebody, or married for money with somebody else as a player energy. You know what I mean? When it came to divine time and stepping you out because they said it was too damn toxic, and that they had to show you the greener pasture here. And that was the truth. And something fell on the floor when it came to a wedding. The wedding hit the floor when it came to photo proof that somebody got married, got married behind your back, and got another person pregnant and played house with that person, but all the while was still in love with you. Something like that. With a proposal here. You could have just gave this person a ring with a promise to get married. Social media. Somebody from social media. Somebody that they was talking. waiting, messages, texting, talking more. Somebody that was a narcissist, so that motherfucker didn't have no empathy for nobody's feelings. They would get married with 9 people if they could. Struck by love. Not today, though. Not you. They not in paradise no more because of you. Something about you got grounded and left this person where they were, standing, unbound. You ain't bound to this person when it releasing soul patterns here. When it comes to some irritation, you get to go to the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You going through to the new horizon. They can't go with you, though. Step into your power. When it comes to the first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Ooh, they all went every which way. Every which way. So we got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? By summoning your higher self energy. Break the chains, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Energy is here. Yeah. And then we have obedience, obey the divine order. When it comes to the warrior woman, you answered your deepest calls. When it comes to share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So somebody to try to persecute you, you're going to speak your truth. When it comes to the council of light, divine orchestrations, helpers in the subtle realms, the transformation. When it comes to breaking these chains, things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing is happening here. Trust your path. If you know you would have been supported, would you still do it? I hope you would. I would. Raise your hand if you would. Put it in the comment section. I would. Especially if you made it this far. You definitely will. To cool your emotions when it comes to the full moon in Aries. Divine feminine birthing, a new fertility, a new idea, a new creation. Don't have to be a baby. Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve here when it comes to the unleash your kindest self. That's the self that they took for weakness. Okay, that's the self that they took for weakness. The short grays are here when it comes to timid, misunderstood, and shy. Yeah, they sitting here. I told you they was weaselly looking when it came to how they really want to come in and hold you and squeeze you and want you to hold and squeeze them, but you breaking this ancestral chain and rewriting the narrative here, because they hung up. Why you ain't coming? Why you ain't coming to hold them up? Because you don't like them like that no more. Yeah, immortality. This is the life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. And you're moving on. You're putting a death to it and rewriting the narrative on the nature's communication, flower energies, the fairy energies, and the elemental messengers are showing up to tell you some things about the things around you, that you are yet rare and free, and that you shine bright like a candle, right? And all this toxicity that you had around you, abusive relationships, mother, fathers, all of that timeline is up. The issue is over. I am strong in this energy because I know my weaknesses. I am beautiful because I am aware of my faults. My flaws. I am a fearless because I learned to recognize illusions from real. I am wise because I learned from my mistakes. I am a lover because I felt hate and I can laugh now. I am a healer because I know sadness. Okay, we know sadness. We know what we know when we know it, because we are rare and free. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. I know you will. 8 of Candles says, yes, you will. 8 of Wands. Even blinded to the truth of messages of concern that they tried to, look, this is what they tried to. This is snake tails as far as I'm concerned. It's his hat. And look at his damn razor sharp teeth as far as I'm concerned. He still got his razor sharp teeth out here. See him? Y'all see them teeth? Yeah, when it comes to, you know something too, when it comes to your cool your emotions. That's why they couldn't stand how calm and calm, cool, collective you was here. This is in reverse. And these people is flaming about that when it comes to the Five of Wands. That's the conflict in them. That's what's making them, because they thought they was leaving you out in the cold, Five of Pentacles in reverse. But they didn't, though. You created a garden on your own without them, as they thought they was inspiring something or someone, thought they had left you in some kind of despair or some kind of depressive state. Here you were out here cultivating your own garden. You know what I mean? And not a hoe. You might have was using a hoe to cultivate your garden, but you wasn't out here being used as a hoe, like the person that they went to, the hoe. Right, right. See, you wasn't at this person. You wasn't a servant to this person. Seven of Pentacles. You wasn't the ideal person for this person, but you wasn't the hoe either. You know what I mean? He wasn't a hoe either. Like Nine of Cups. That was somebody that they was smug about because she was the hoe. You know what I mean? And broke their heart with the Three of Swords here. Okay, that's why I'm trying to tell you that. Right. They thought that they was going to make... I told you where you stood with this person when it was distorted. This is what you stood for. But they couldn't give you this because you challenged the moon, the dark night of the soul here with them. And it didn't rule in your favor for you. So they chose what was dark. Another dark entity like them that they could better be related to in emotions. Because that's the Chariot. That's the this or the that. Yeah, the moving off. The ship's wheel. And then got blinded, the moth to the flame. And they congregated about you when it came to the warlocks, the covens. The people, even men talked about you. Other men tried to block other men from being around you and want you with casket, things that they was nailing shut with spells. Trying to pour your cup out so that you didn't have your cup didn't run overflow for others. Or so that you couldn't, like that's a cauldron to me, on the Page of Pentacles, so that you couldn't manifest through others. They didn't want you to, especially when it came to sleeping with other people. They would like you and not like you because they were spending spells on you. Yeah, and hoping on days that they was, on this day, this is going to happen. And on that day, that with the ships sailing away, yeah, they was hoping that your ships would sail away. Nobody would want you. Nobody would come towards you and give them time to sleep around and be with whoever. Yeah, look, and go around with all these different people with the hats on as magicians, creating all these different spells to go around, right? Until they got chopped in pieces, chopped and screwed. That's what that called. That's them getting chopped and screwed. Yeah. And in the horizon that they thought they had, the message, the bird came in with this message of the Ace of Swords to tell the truth. They told, you know what I mean? That they was over here, that shit had blew up. The fucking tower had dropped. Yeah. Anchors away. Drop it here. When it comes to transformation. Boom. Drop it. Things are changing at a cellular level. Yes, when it came to the age of light. But they thought they was going to be able to triangulate you through the third party. Megan, I see you laughing. Furious Pharaoh, Wolf Dog, Spirits. I see you resonating. I see y'all. I know y'all. I'm too crazy over here. I am too crazy. Let's see. And I'm going to be getting out of here. But regardless to what they thought, it's all an ending. It's coming to an end. They lack, because they can't even forgive themselves for the stuff they've been doing. Feeling incomplete. Feeling on my body and you're feeling on my booty. So all the stuff they was doing when it came to the fear of you rejecting, they know why you rejecting them. Like, they low self-esteem ain't just because of nothing. They know exactly what they did with the lack of commitment. They couldn't commit to you. They couldn't pick you. And they wasn't. And they never was. 230, 22, 29, 29. That could be somebody's birthday. Under Ring of Fire. They in the ring of it now. The eye of the fire, they in it. When it's an ending too. And they ain't even gonna be able to rewrite this. They are merging into this new life. And prospects is compete. They're gonna compete, and they gonna get no results out of it. You are under tremendous competitive pressure. The future is bright. Keep moving forward. All right, you guys, I'm gonna say namaste. Thank you for joining me. Bye, guys.